Benatar! What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, hey, hi. I'm J.Lynn Johnston. Got some Benatar updates for you, dear internet. Question is, do you want good news first? Or do you want bad news first? What do you want first? Beast mode? So, she's on her medication, the prednisone. This seems to be changing a little bit about the way her life goes. One of the things it does is make her pee like crazy, which then means she gets thirsty. Not the other way around. It's not she's drinking a lot, so then she's peeing. It's she pees and needs to replace it. Not much has changed in terms of her personality at all. She's kind of slowed down a little bit, but that may just be not the fact that she's hurting. Maybe it's just the fact she's adjusting to medication, right? But, yep. So, there were a couple of things that I was told to watch out for in terms of medication side effects, one of which is the loss of appetite. That has definitely happened. She's eating maybe 15%, 20% of what she normally does, which is actually contrary to what I've heard about a prednisone prescription. I've heard that prednisone makes a dog hungry all the time. So when the vet said, watch for her loss of appetite, I'm not sure that was directly related to the prednisone itself. That may be related to what's going on inside with the clotting disorders. With the IMT, immune-mediated thrombocytopenia. The faster I say it, the smarter people will think I am, right? So it's immune-mediated thrombocytopenia. Yep. So anyway, I was pretty encouraged just because nothing had really bled recently for, about a day. Oh, look who else is on the internet with us right now. That's niece face and nephew town over there. They're over at the house doing gingerbread houses with my mama, with that mama. Look at the whole family in the window. Look at all these people. Family, crazy. So, yeah, anyway, immune-mediated thrombocytopenia. I'm real smart. I say it fast. So the fact that she's lost her appetite tells me she's not really feeling all that well, especially since the prescription normally increases the appetite. The other thing that, I was talking about the bleeding stuff from her skin tags. It had stopped, and it had been, a good 24 hours without anything springing open again, which was a very good sign to me. But then last night, one of them sprung open again, and she had an accident in the house, peed on the floor, and then, I took an hour and a half break. Well, okay, so I sleep way late night, wee hours of the morning, get up around lunchtime. The rest of the family is on normal people hours, so there's not a very big window when everyone's asleep in the house. So, yeah, I guess my dad had let her out at about noon, and I was still sleeping. I woke up about 1, and she'd completely peed all over her bed. I don't know if you know much about dogs, but one thing they do is they really know where it is that they sleep. They don't go where they sleep. So the fact that she had peed without even making an effort to get up off of her bed tells me the incontinence thing's a little bit of a bummer. So, good news, bad news. She hadn't bled for a while, and, hasn't really seemed like all that much has changed with her personality. Good news. But then there's the bad news of she's peeing all the time, she's not eating. She, the other thing the vet said was, would not be a good sign, was if her dookie stuff turned very, very dark. Because that's what happens when the bleeding starts going into the intestines, and then she digests the blood in her stool, turns it super, super black. And she's had a couple of those. So, I don't really know if that means that was damage that was done before we got her on the medication, and now medication is slowly turning that around, but just hasn't quite turned it around enough so that she's not, pooping black. This is so gross. Well, it's real life. So, you gonna ask, I'm gonna tell you. Yeah. So anyway, today, she was soaked in her own pee and had tons and tons of just crusty, dried blood and grossness all over her, and her bandages from her feet, from the stuff that had opened up, the skin tags that had opened up, just needed washing. So I gave her a bath, but then the bath water loosened up the scabs and the clots that were on the skin tags already, and so she's kind of bleeding a little bit again. But the good news is it's only a little bit. Right, Ben? Hey, Ben, come here. Come here. Come here. It's only a little bit. So, she's got a little bleedy bleed right here, but it's not gushing like the other ones. So, encouraging things. Encouraging things. I'm just kind of sticking around this weekend. Had some plans to leave and go do some things with some people, but I'm just gonna stick around and see. Again, we got the follow-up appointment Monday to figure out exact numbers, so we'll actually have some concrete proof instead of me just wandering around the yard and going, maybe it means this or maybe it means that. So yeah, she's still up and about. She's not, she's never been a super sprinty, active dog. And the fact that she's wandering around and just as curious as before, I think is a good sign. So, fingers still crossed. This stuff might just work yet. Proceeding with guarded optimism. Right, pretty girl? You're not wearing your necklace. It makes you look even prettier, ironically. Huh, Ben? Benatar, say hi to the internet. Tell him hi. She's so antisocial. Oh, hey, thanks to those of you who helped me choose glasses. I have chosen glasses from warbyparker.com. You can watch the last video if you want to see those. The kids had fun earlier today trying on all the home try-on pairs. Right, kids? They can't hear. There's a window that's closed. So yeah, when I get the glasses in, I'll do a big reveal. I don't know. I don't need to be that melodramatic about it. I chose the Beckett's. Thank you for your votes. It seemed like votes were pretty evenly distributed throughout all the different glasses designs, except whenever people were naming two, the Beckett's were always one of them. So it was like the Beckett went up a little bit that way. And then I'll be honest, I talked to a couple really attractive females whose fashion sense I really, really like. And, I wouldn't mind impressing. And they both said the Beckett. So we know that hot chick votes are like 10 to 1 for normal people votes. And then I actually like the Beckett's the best because they're more comfortable and I like them the best. So my vote's like more 50 to 1, so the Beckett won. So, yeah, appreciate it. All y'all. Anyway, I'm going to give my dog a lot of hugs. Probably kiss her on her soft parts, on her ears. On her ears! On your ears! On your ears! You want to say goodbye, Ben? Say bye. Say bye. Sign off. Come on, doofus. She's not using her words. I'll do it. Okay, bye.